It looks like we've got John again, Merfolk on the left, and we got Prime Time on the right from Jack. I'm really curious to know because you were talking about the Rashad and Dawkhan.
Yeah.
And this could really come up in this matchup here, being able to like really slow down the amulet deck.
Yeah, so for once, like we talked about it a little bit during last match, and I think we might actually see it here.
Where it becomes really relevant.
Yeah, where we actually see a Rashad and a Dawkhan tap down like a bounce land. We're also gonna see why subtlety's so good.
Putting back prime times and stuff. Looks like we get a mulligan from John here. And I was checking out Jack's list, and I was curious to know if he was running the that newer card, the Mycosynth Garden.
Yeah,
I heard that card's kind of been a tank and like a really good card for Amulet.
Yeah, I'm very surprised to actually see Jack on 3. So
are most of them running 4 or 2?
It's more like it's closer to the 4 range.
Okay.
So big thing with Jack is like our Titan player. Like he is the Titan player. He's one of the most well-known Titan players in Southwestern Ontario, if not all of Canada.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
He's very popular online. He's played at the Pro Tour. He's played the Mocks. Like Jack has played all these big events. He's actually sponsored by Nerdz Cafe.
Awesome.
So
let's go, Jack.
Oh,
there's
the Dawkhan. You see, Jack has to read that one. What does this one do?
oh, that's not good.
You're gonna see Jack. Jack is a very fast player. So, when he gets down to the combo, you're gonna see a lot of flickies. Like you're gonna see a lot of flicking his hands, his lands, untapping them, and you see both players have to read each other's cards.
Yeah.
Because Rishton Dawkhan's a card you don't see often, and Mycosynth Garden's a new card.
Yeah, being one of the new premier cards for Amulet Titan, just being essentially right now in this hand, he now has access to on his next turn 2 amulets.
Yeah, depending on what the other card in his hand is, Jack might win next turn.
Yeah, and I don't know if that does the Dawkhan even get there?
The Dawkhan can shut off the Mycosynth Garden, turn it into an amulet. If Jack has exactly amulet, bounce land, green bounce land, he can win the game.
Really?
Because
with only 4 mana.
So what he can do is he can go green bounce land, use one of the non-green sources, make my Mycosynth Garden an amulet of vigor. Play it again. Now he has 3 untap triggers. Untap 6 mana Primeval Titan.
Wow. So it looks like he's not valuing keeping the Rashadan up. Oh my god. Yeah. Wow. Oh. 1, 2. It's 4.
No, that's 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a Dryad. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Did I call it?
So he has 1 floating now because
he has 1 floating,
and he gets 2 additional land drops or 1 additional.
Oh, it's getting subtletied.
Oh,
onto the bottom.
Bottom, eh?
And with 1 mana floating, does Jack have anything to do? Is that a 3rd amulet?
All gas, no go.
Well, if it's a 3rd amulet, it doesn't matter. An Arboreal Grazer, that's gas.
Oh, wow.
That's the extra land drop. 2 untap triggers. Has the 3rd amulet. Oh my god. He has in his hand. Okay, Jack has all gas, no go. In his hand is Boseiju Gruul Turf.
So does tapping down a land stop him at this point?
No, because he's never gonna have the dual land, the bounce land in play.
Oh, so he just has Boseiju. It looks like a Boseiju and his red green.
Gruul Turf.
Yeah, Gruul Turf. So Boseiju and Gruul Turf for Jack. Yeah, he's kind of.
Jack's playing this game called "If I Rip It, You're Dead," and there are so many cards here. If he rips, he just wins.
So let's see. So
we got Primeval Titan.
Prime Titan.
Cultivator Colossus does it as well.
Big one.
4 Summoners Pact. An Evolution Expedition map. It doesn't get him there because he needs 2 blue.
But yeah, no, it looks like he's got 9 outs.
Yeah.
Well, 9. I just win the game off the top.
Yeah. What do you draw? What do you draw? We see a Celestia Sanctuary, so that's not one of them.
No. But I mean, dude, John's got to be
Quaking.
Yeah,
Like-
I'd be scared.
Like, if I'm John and I'm looking at my opponent who just, like, turn 2 triple amulet and
So
is
wait,
not
did he
about
attack
to...
with both of those?
Yeah, he did.
Shouldn't he be at 17?
No, Jack blocked.
Oh, he blocked. Oh, yeah, with the Boreal Grace.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we're going to see the Gardens turn into another amulet. Oh, no, he's actually just going to bounce it. He's going to give... Is a Boreal Grazer +2/+0 Vigilance and Haste.
I mean, hey, man. Hey, if you get there, you get there.
To get in there for 2, and it's going to get Trickstered.
Okay, so John's actually in a pretty good spot. Like he set himself up. He needs a Lord right now. Like, he needs to close this game out.
This game needs to end as fast as possible.
Now. It needed to end yesterday for him.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're looking at. If John has Land Lord, he can
like,
animate Mutavault and get in for 2, 5, 8.
Yeah, there's
11?
animation. Come on. Does he have a Lord? No
No Lord.
But leaving back the Rashad
Boseiju on the
Mutavault.
to get an island. So we're just gonna see 4 damage dealt. And I feel like John not attacking makes no sense. Cause, like, I'm sorry, man. He doesn't know that Jack has a Celestia Sanctuary. Jack has not revealed that.
Maybe he's just thinking I can stop the Boreal Grazer from attacking.
Yeah, but that kills your dockhand. Like, oh yeah, he could tap down the Sanctuary.
Yeah, because if he taps that down, then he doesn't have to worry about him like leaving back his Boreal Grazer and then having a blocker that kills his creatures.
Yeah.
But I do think not having the Lord right there just puts him really far behind.
I wouldn't say really far behind, because at the same time, Jack doesn't have the kill.
Yeah, so he is going to tap down the Stronghold. Well, he doesn't have the kill yet, but that could be the kill right there.
I didn't see what he drew, so all I know...
Going pretty fast.
Oh, yeah, he has the kill.
And that's what I mean, like... Yeah, okay, so he was just asking John if he had cards in hand. No cards in hand, so we're F6, so he's probably going to get prime time going through combos.
So, Primeval Titan's going to get Celestia... He's just going to get multiple.
Find another pact.
Yeah, so we're just
he's going through fast.
Jack is very experienced on this deck. Again, qualified for the mocks, all this fun stuff. You see him, he's going to transmute that. That's going to get him another Titan, like a Titan or a Dryad of the Elysian Grove here. No, we're just going to go another Titan here. And then all he's got to do is just...
So land the pump land, right?
Well, he has to, yeah.
Yeah.
He has to Vesuva the Stronghold, so it's going to untap, and then he's going to activate them all on the prime time, and then it's just, you're dead. Just 24 damage.
Yeah, 24 raw.
Oh wow. That's Titan for you. Especially in the hands of a pilot like Jack.
Yeah, I could see this just taking the game, like just running away with it. Like even with that was crazy. Rashad and after seeing it, I don't even know if I like Rashad in here.
Yeah, it didn't end up being good.
I just think you could replace it with more pressure. Like in this game, it looks like you want more pressure.
Let's see what we can bring in here. So we'll look at the Merfolk deck here. A Spread and See. Because it's an amulet deck. So we've got Spread and See, so you can bring those in.
I'm on the fence about negation, maybe. Don't know how I feel.
No.
Recall is all artifacts.
Yeah, not good enough.
No.
You're really only bringing in Spread and Seas.
Yeah, that's it. And then what does he bring in? Dismember? I'm curious.
Dismember doesn't kill Titan.
No, this is a Titan deck.
Oh yeah, I'm looking.
So what I'm wondering, from Jack P side, does he actually want to sideboard in that much against him, or just kind of try to race like EE?
You bring in your Dismember, and I would say your EE, and other than that,
yeah,
you don't need to bring in anything. Maybe a tireless tracker.
Maybe a tireless tracker, but I think that's good for like your more control matchups where like you're trying to grind out. Because I'm assuming Titan is faster than Merfolk, so he might just go the full aggro route where he just doesn't even. Maybe he puts in one EE or one Dismember and just. Well,
he only has one EE in the board.
Yeah, but he has 3 Dismembers. Do you think he'd bring in all 3?
It's tough to tell because it's such a weird match. Like this is definitely going to be our fastest match on stream. Today at least.
Yeah.
With the way it's going, because that first game, let's see how long that first game took.
That does kind of make me wonder if he should put in Force of Negations if he thinks that he might sideboard in like what Dismembers. That's tough. I don't really know the deck, but like I'm gonna use like my commander knowledge.
Yeah.
Where sometimes if there's a deck that's like not really interacting with me, then I just want to go even heavier into the non-interactive route, just so I can just be. Like maintain that nice streamline, go fast, don't really care. Maybe I'll run like if I was to do this, like from my viewpoint, I think I want either one Dismember or one EE, and that's all I care about.
I definitely don't bring in the 3 Dismembers here because you need to remember
like it's just one EE, you do it for 2. Get rid of most of his Lord's Restrictors, like most of his pressure's on too.
I do see a Dismember in Jack's hand, so he did bring in at least one Dismember.
Yep.
I don't think I see an amulet, but he flicks his card so fast I can't tell.
Yeah, nobody knows. Looks like he has a Cavern of Souls in there.
Yeah.
Does he run Cavern main board?
Okay, yeah.
2 main board?
Some Titan lists tend to stray away from it when Mycosynth Garden came out, and then everyone was like, what are you doing? You lose to Counter Spell. And then they're like, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. But we are gonna see a mulligan from John, and if I'm Jack, I'm keeping that 7. Like that 7 seemed good.
I couldn't really see. I saw Dismember and Cavern.
There was an Azusa in there as well.
I like Azusa. Azusa's a great one. That's just a good card.
That is an insanely strong magic card. And it does some fun things. There's some fun rules interactions with it.
Something cool that I noticed too was him using Prime Time to get another Prime Time to get another Prime Time and then attack with 3 Prime Times, because when I was playing, I normally saw you'd get the land that like buffs your creatures, give it a double strike, and it would just be 1 creature.
So they don't play that. They still play that line to a degree. Yeah. Like you see, they still got the Slayer's Stronghold in there as well as the Sunhome.
Yeah, so they have the ability to.
But it's easier and faster to get Teleria. And it's safer, especially because when you played a lot of Modern, Solitude didn't exist.
Yeah. So it's just like a better habit to be in.
Yeah, it's a better habit to get into. There was no Solitude, Subtlety didn't exist. Like,
is there another flash spell or instant?
For free?
Yeah, or not free, but I guess actually. Unholy Heat, is that relevant?
That didn't not in this matchup, but it is good in general. Yeah. Like that didn't exist
like,
when you
that
played.
That could hit the prime time too if he decides to go for that route and he doubles it and then it gets Unholy Heated with that on the stack, right? So I actually that does make sense now.
Yeah.
Why you would go? Okay, let's just get like 3 prime times and go that way. It's way safer.
Oh yeah, it's definitely you have to take the safer route. Did John mulligan a 5?
It looks like he did. Poor guy.
Oh,
that's not where he wants to be.
Has a rough game 1 and then insta mulligan stuff 5.
Yeah, against a combo deck. Ooh, that's tough.
A combo deck that kept their 7. We don't see a turn 1 amulet.
No, but turn 1 might go.
Ooh, that's an island.
Jeez. That's a nice island, man.
That is one nice island. Which can almost favor Jack in a sense, because if it gets down and he needs to Teleria Academy, like
because of the mana.
Yeah, but now that Mycosynth Garden can't turn into an amulet, like it's just an island.
Yeah, Not having...
It gets bounced to his hand. Now it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. Well.
Crazy to think that those cards are so good when everyone talks about how bad they are.
Oh, he put it to hand and then went discarded.
Yes, he discarded it for turn. Because apparently the rest of hand is just better. Which, I see a Primeval Titan.
I think I saw an amulet as well.
No. Because then he would have just played the amulet.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't know what I'm seeing. I saw something.
I saw at least one Primeval Titan, if not two.
Yeah, and
Dismember. And Azusa. There's an Azusa.
Yeah, so he's going to go what?
There's a Cavern of
Dismember into Primetime.
Probably another Tide Shaper.
Wow.
Wow.
That could be way more relevant now.
We're seeing the power of this card.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Which one is that? The Time Shaper, and he is running 4 of them.
Yeah.
But again, not a lot of pressure, and that's what worries me. Like, not having that ability to close out the game fast is scary and very concerning against an amulet deck.
Yeah, but for once,
no bounce. Wow. Okay, so that's good. That's huge.
Jack is playing a different route right now. He's going to dismember something. Like
the first Lord that comes out is probably what
he's going to probably dismember either the Lord, or B, the Tide Shaper that's making his thing an island.
So if he removes the Tide Shaper, it's no longer an island?
Correct.
Yep, you're right. So now his Azusa.
So now his...
Or his Selesnya.
Yeah.
Back up.
Is now not an island. And next turn, he can go... if he rips Amulet... He can go land, Azusa, boom, boom, Primetime.
Which is probably what we're going to see. If I had to take a guess, so we go Azusa.
Not what we're going to see.
No.
We are going to see the Azusa.
Yeah, John F. just trying to figure out what Azusa does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's good. He wants to know if it resolves, right? Because he is playing against a subtlety and potentially forcing negation.
Well, John, forcing negation is only non-creature.
So subtlety is what he's worried about.
John also only has 1 card in hand. So...
True. I wonder what that is.
Yeah. Also, the Dockhand might actually put in work here.
Yeah, I can see Dockhand doing some work right now.
Yeah, Jack paid 4 for the Dismember. Just forgot to track that down on our
yeah,
our
we kind of missed it too.
Pad.
And you've been on the ball with stuff
I know. Like I missed it this time. But we are gonna see a Primetime hypothetically come down next turn.
Just raw dog in the Primetime.
If John has another Tide Shaper, all his creatures are unblockable.
Probably what he's hoping for. And a big note too, like he does get to keep his Lord because he valued the like removing the island over everything else, because I think he really just wants to get that Primetime out. Because this deck right now with his current board state, it's not getting through a Primetime anytime soon.
Yep, Jack did pay 4 life for the Dismember. Yeah, they just missed it on the life pad there. The life tracker they had. They got it all squared up now. We're all good.
Yeah, he doesn't really need the Azusa now.
He's just chump blocking to make it so if John doesn't have another creature, Jack can have another turn. But we see another Dockhand, and we're gonna see a Primeval Titan hit the.
See, I wonder if it's better for him because he did block with the Azusa. Maybe he wouldn't have if he didn't attack with both. But it's hard to say if he needed to, tap one of his lands like right here. Stop the Primetime.
So the Primetime's gonna happen. We're gonna see. What are we gonna see here?
Transmute maybe to get something. One of the transmute.
Well, they
lands?
don't untap. So, trigger on the stack, get trickstered.
Oh, so does it lose?
Nope,
its ETB?
it doesn't lose its ETB, but Jack's just dead.
Yeah. Well played. So Merfolks get there, but
Now
here's the scary time.
this is a play draw dependent.
Yeah, he's on the
match.
play, and being an aggregate deck against a combo deck. I'm nervous. My creature bias is steeping through, and I'm rooting for John, but
yeah, this one's
this is a lot tougher of a matchup.
This game 3 is looking pretty rough. We're gonna get a big crowd awe going if we see this Merfolk player lose.
Yeah, I want Merfolks to go the distance.
I'm gonna be a little bit biased towards Merfolk because it's off meta. How often do you see a Merfolk deck come down and crush
takes the take, wins a 2K? Oh man.
Yeah, and like we get a lot of people out to our 2K. This is our smallest modern 2K we have ever had in the year we've been running them.
Wow.
And we still have 20 players.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
For being the smallest one, anyway.
Yeah. It's the smallest one by a considerable amount, too.
Yeah, he was saying there's normally like 30 to 40 somewhere in that range.
Yeah. This is the first time we've ever had less than 30 players.
Wow.
Second time ever we've had a 5-round event for a modern 2K.
And I know that Josh was worried about it going too long.
Yeah.
John F taking the mulligan.
Well, you're gonna see Jack also take a mulligan.
Oh, both going. Okay, so
at least
that feels less bad. That feels less bad.
But Jack's hands could be so much more explosive than John's.
Yeah. John's really just hoping for, a turn 1 Aether File into maybe a Trickster and Spreading Seas, something like that.
Yeah.
Something that gives him the tempo to land a Lord and swing for lethal. Yeah, I'm glad he was able to pull out that last game. That was a close one. That was basically Trickster or bust.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was a closer one.
And Dismember kind of didn't really do a whole lot for Jack there, and kind of put him in the range of dying as well.
It did a lot if they didn't have exactly Trickster.
That's true.
Because Jack was able to put a body into play. So old lists of Titan used to play the land that makes a plant, which I'm blanking on. You know which one I mean, right?
I know which one you're talking about. I don't know what it's called though. But yeah, it used to make a bunch of 0/1 plants.
Yeah.
That you would use against the aggro decks.
Pardon me. If that was still played, then Jack had an out there. But because they...
Oh, she's going to 5?
Yeah, Jack is going down to 5.
Yo. Alright, now's a better time than ever, Merfolk.
Yeah.
Hit him with the Aether Vial.
Even if they don't hit him with an Aether Vial, like...
Yeah, going to 5 is risky, especially with the card, like you want an abundance of cards in a deck like this.
It's got a Dismember in it.
It's got a Dismember in what, 4 lands?
That's what I'm looking at.
I mean, sometimes that's just good enough.
There is an Aether Vial in John's hand too. So,
all right, Merfolk.
We might get to see it.
Now is your time, Merfolk. On the play, he mulled the 5. You've got you mulled, but because you're on the play, you get to draw a card, so it puts you ahead of it.
On the draw.
Sorry.
Yeah. It gets the draw, go turn once. Oh man.
What? Oh, it looks like he just drew another land.
Yeah, that's what's looking like.
Oh no, is that a amulet?
It must have been.
Wow.
But he at the moment. Oh
not
man.
A lot. Just
man.
Just
this
lands.
was the most nuts 5. He has Saga. This could get him the second amulet. John does not have a long shot to win this.
No.
John has to win this game quick.
Yeah, he has to get the Dismember out of hand and go.
John actually sideboarded in Hercule's Recall. That's what that card there is.
And that actually, in this context, is actually huge against his mull to 5. Right? Because, it's going to turn on. It's essentially, if he decides to make a creature, all of that stuff, it's just going to negate it. Because right now, all he has is that Dismember. That's all he has. Oh, wait, did he just pass?
Yeah. I don't think I think John's really banking on this.
Yeah, I don't like the recall right now. I would have liked to recall like first trigger.
Oh man.
Yeah, if you were gonna recall, I think if you wanted to recall this turn, you had to do it on.
Yeah, he's getting
upkeep.
rid of that Urkel's recall. He's regretting it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. I would have liked to see like if you do like
No,
if you decide to recall,
if
do it
you're
on
gonna
upkeep.
recall, you gotta wait until the Urza Saga pops.
Yeah, but he didn't cast anything, right? Meaning that it looked like he wanted to leave it open.
Yeah,
Does he not have a 2-drop?
I don't know.
Yeah, it seems a little weird to me.
I thought John's hand might have been a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, because what I was thinking was you go your Vial, turn 2, you play your 2-drop, and then turn 3 after Saga resolves, you keep up that mana, then you have your Vial on 2, and you can recall and apply, like play a Lord.
He's playing a Trickster here just for pressure, which hurts a little bit. Like,
does hurt a little bit.
Like that just feels bad.
Now I kind of wish he had that recall.
Something I will say is Jack has to play around Trickster. And that's really, really annoying. Oh, that is so big.
Wow.
Did he rip that?
Oh, I think he did. That's amazing. Oh, that is so good for him.
He still draws the card.
Wow, he gets the draw trigger. He gets to Stone Rain him. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, man. That's
a big
huge.
turn. That's a big turn. And he still has Aether Vial on too. So if he's able to get a Lord out here, wow.
Oh, wow.
So he's just got Dismember right now, and he's not doing a whole lot after that. He's got mana.
He put the Dryad on top.
Okay, so he does have a Dryad. So he'll be able to play Dryad.
But he needs a second amulet. Oh, wow. This is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that was a big turn.
Oh, thanks.
Died at Alpha. Let's go.
Thank you for the subscription. We super appreciate it. Oh, man, we see a second Trickster?
Yeah, I like this. Really applying the pressure.
If he just draws a Lord.
Well, he still has the Dismember in hand. But he does take 4 off of that, which is relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, just swinging in. Oh, he's just taking it.
Before damage, puts in damage. A Lord.
I like it. Now we're probably going to see the Dismember.
Yeah, if the Lord is going to resolve, the tournament's going really good, Died in Alpha. We're on round 3. Both our players here are undefeated. We had Merfolk, John F was on the stream last round as well and beat Jun Saga. So we've got a little bit of a fan favorite in the house right now with Merfolk. So we got 20 people who came out today, it wasn't too busy, which we cannot complain.
Yeah, super pumped to watch this Merfolk deck. It's been a wild ride now. It's been a wild ride.
So Voldarian Hexcatcher, as I mentioned before.
So he is dismembering. No?
No.
What?
He just took
4. Deciding not to dismember there. Interesting. I wonder what he's holding out for. Is there a reason you would sandbag a dismember? Is he looking for an overextension from John? Because let's say I doubt he did, but if he did decide to board in like the Kiras, that sandbagging of it could go wrong. Because he'd have to respond to a Vial trigger. Yeah, the Merfolk deck it's been doing quite well. John F's playing really well. On a bit of a budget list too, so it's super impressive.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop their game for a second because Jack only went from 16 to 12 there.
Yeah.
Or was he at 18?
No, he was at 6. Yes. No, I think you're right. Yeah, he was at 16.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna get a quick pause. I'm just gonna quick pop in and make sure we got life
Pause the
totals
game
right.
for him.
Well, don't pause the game.
No? Or okay. You just let him know.
continue. I'm just gonna walk
All
in
right.
and make sure we got life totals right.
Yeah, because he took the 4 from 16. So it looks like Jack should be at 10. I wish there was a way to run the stream back. That would be great. Okay, so it looks like they were at 18. Okay. Yeah, so everything's good. Everything is A-okay. No, it looks like we're good. I think he was at 18. It's just a tough one, you know? Yeah, everything's good though.
We got confirmation it was at 18. Jack was at 18. We don't see a life total discrepancy.
Yep.
Just us kind of losing it over here apparently.
Yeah, we're on the goop. We just really want Merfolk to win. They were at 16. Let's go, Merfolk.
Yeah.
We got your back. Oh wait, did you? No.
Our door was doing some weird stuff there,
just
so
like
we were trying to
someone
figure
opens
out.
it, I just close the door on them. Like, get out.
But we do see. We saw a transmute to Lario West, and there's just a spread and C sitting there, and this Voldarian Hexcaster, man, this is gonna win him the game.
So is that you said Voldarian Hexcatcher? What does that card do exactly?
So it's a Lord.
Yep.
And then give you the Oracle text right now.
Yeah, he's running 4 of them.
Sacrifice a Merfolk, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1.
Ooh. Oh, and another Lord.
That's game.
Wow.
That's going to be game.
Well, no, he has the Dismember. But he has to take the 4 from it.
So Jack is saying he would like to respond to the Aether Vial. And Jack can respond by sacrificing a Merfolk Trickster and then attacking for 7.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty big here.
Yeah, this is a big turn for him. I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm also on the edge of my seat over here.
Oh my goodness. So he wants to dismember right now.
Yeah, Jack is trying to figure out how is he able to dismember at this exact moment.
Yeah. Yeah, because he is in the ropes right now.
Yeah. So
because he does take the 4, which is super relevant right now. Like,
yeah.
Taking that 4 is not where he wants to be.
Yeah.
Because what he says, like, he takes the 4. How big is that creature right now? The Hexcatcher?
It's a 2/2.
It's a 2/2. So
he's gonna drop to 8, and then John is able to put him to 1.
Yeah. Is it like
that's the most he can to put him to?
Yeah, so I'm wondering if he's thinking he lets the Lord resolve and then dismembers the Lord, but then that gives him 3 attackers, and I don't think he can survive the 3 attackers.
If the Lord resolves,
he would be able to.
His creatures are unblockable.
If the Lord resolves his creatures, because it is. Yeah, that is wow.
If I'm
then
John
he's just dead because when the Lord resolves, he's gonna have unblockable, and that'll be 8 damage on board.
That's only he's letting the Merfolk die. That's 6 damage because they're 2/2s.
That's only 6. Okay, yeah, true. I was thinking they get him +2/+2.
No.
I'm on the goop.
You are on the goop. That'd be insane.
Yeah, so he's at 2.
And
what does he need? If he gets a pact or
he has a pact in hand.
Okay, but that is an island. That's right. And
he can cast a Primeval Titan this turn.
Yeah,
because he can play 2 lands a turn with Dried of the Elysian Grove.
Yeah, picking it up.
Yeah, so now no more Island Walk.
Okay. Which is super relevant right now.
Yeah.
And he has 2 mana floating right now.
Yeah, we might see Jack just win the game here. Jack has to play this exactly right to win the game.
Which, based off of what you've been saying about him, I think he'll be able to do.
Yeah, same.
So it goes prime time.
Oh yes, they are still islands with Dryad. Thank you. I forgot about that. Dryad makes everything every basic land type. All Jack's lands.
So they are islands, right?
Yeah,
now.
they're gonna stay islands regardless.
Okay, so prime time. What does he get with prime time here?
He can get in there.
Players.
So yeah, Crumbling Vestige when it enters makes a mana. And then he can tap the Crumbling Vestige for any color. Is he able to get there?
Well, it's 6 vigilance and haste.
8.
Oh, 8? So it's just 16?
At most he can do is 16.
Yeah, but he gets the trigger, right? He gets
the tutor trigger. He can give it double strike, and then at the most it is 16.
It is 16.
That's what I'm seeing here.
Strike.
Oh, Valakut.
Oh, Valakut.
If he goes double Valakut here,
he gets 4
he can wipe.
They're all mountains.
Yeah, he can wipe Jack's board, John's board, and then yeah, John's just gonna lose.
Wow, he was so close.
He was so close.
It was right there. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna see him go to 9, and then
yeah, writing's on the wall. If he's able to get in there for 2, but I don't think he has anything that gives him haste. Anything that can he sacrifice anything? Can he fling a land?
Yeah, right.
What you got, man? What you
There's
got?
no Mutavault hidden there.
No. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the writing's on the wall.
I don't think he can win now. Based off what I'm seeing, I don't think there's anything that gets him there.
Yeah, same.
Both. That was both. I think that was both of his Valakuts. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
What are his outs here? Is if he can somehow rip Spread and Seize into Dismember.
No, Spreading Seas does win him the game because that'll stop him from paying for his pack.
Dryad makes everything.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So he has to rip.
Sorry.
He has to rip exactly Spread and Seize into Dismember to kill the Dryad, and then
seize his green source.
Then gets rid of his green source. He only has 1 green source. Then Jack would lose enough.
That's what happens.
This will be a hell of a story.
I'm screaming. I'm running. I'm gone. I can't.
So what was the draw? Is he slow rolling it?
I don't think that's a Dismember. That would be crazy though.
Oh, yeah. We see Jack pay for it, and we're gonna see him play 2 lands and deal 12 damage.
GG's.
So
wow, well played.
That's not a crowd off. Wow, all my things are. Nope, that's not what I got.
Hit them all. See that?
Nope, not that one. No, it doesn't look like we got one. Oh, there it is.
Aww. Merfolk almost got there.
We almost got Merfolk.